Okay, Jerry, let's see what happens here if I turn this down.
Jerry, let's see what happens here.
Yeah, okay. I think we got audio here. K6SOE.
I think we got audio here.
And we should have YouTube. So, all right. Netted in momentarily here. K6SOE. All right. Hearing that, it must be time for the ATV net. So, welcome everybody. This is Jim, K6SOE, your net control for tonight's ATV portion of the MDARC nets. And if you're not watching directly off of Mount Diablo, please tune in to w6cxatv.mdarc.org. And if you can't tune in there, look us up on YouTube on Media MDARC. So w6cxatv.mdarc.org, or on YouTube, search for Media space MDARC. And I see there's a few of you out there watching on YouTube, and I've got 10 people watching on BATC, and that's great. And before I start any announcements, I've got a question for Roland. I need the call sign of the repeater we need to look at tomorrow night. So if you could key that into BATC so I can do the announcement. So anyway, Is there any emergency or priority traffic for the net? All right. Hearing none, the biggest announcement I've got tonight is that the worldwide ATV QSO party is tomorrow evening, and VE3RTV. And let's see, that's -1, okay. And like I say, tomorrow evening is the worldwide QSO party, and you can tune in to BATC and watch that on Victor Echo 3 RTV, Radio Tango Victor -1. Or if you want to watch on the W6ATN feed, Roland will be simulcasting that there. And as far as check-ins for W6CX, we're scheduled for 7:30 p.m. and you can start watching the United States check-ins at 4:30, starting with Ohio, and 6:30 in Colorado, and then 7:30 will be the check-ins here for Northern California. And I want to invite everybody to come back and show up so you can show off your station to the rest of the world. So tune in there, and I'll be on probably 06 listening for anybody who needs help watching a show. So that's my announcement for tonight, and it looks like, what else? Wait, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Victor Kilo 3, VK3. Somebody misread the screen there. So it's VK3 RTV-1. K6SOE doing the ATV net. Any other announcements for the net tonight? Okay, well, hearing none, we'll go into roll call, and we'll start with Fred, WB6ASU in a combo.
Hey, I pushed a button and it came up. I pushed the button and the TV came up. I pushed the button and the other didn't come up. Oh my goodness. As you can see, we have a pest in the shack tonight. He's checking everything out or cleaning everything up or doing whatever. He needs to get back and clean out the back shelf there, rather than pruning or preening or whatever you want to call that. Yeah, okay. Try and make it tomorrow night. I think that can be done. Oh well. Anyway, we're as usual having our fun out here, and so we'll go back to my normal operations. I wonder where the picture jerking like that. Interesting, Jim. All right, WB6ASU definitely stuck in a campo.
Okay, Fred, thank you for the check-in there and the free CAT scan. I'm glad that the target there is enjoying the ATV tonight. So, all right, let's go over to Chris, W6ATV, see if he's checking in tonight. Okay, no Chris tonight. And yeah, I've got a feline here on the floor making noise, watching a tube with me here too. So, all right, let's go over to Matthew, N4DLA. I saw him tuning up earlier. What's new with you?
K6SOE from N4DLA. Good evening. Well, still got the quarantine up. And that was a beautiful cat at the WB6 ASU studio, complete with a Heathkit DX100 in the background. Can't tell if that's a DX100 or DX100A, whatever suffix, so they couldn't quite tell. Got an interesting phone call right before the net. Person calls me up and asks, am I driving a certain type of vehicle? And I said, no, I'm talking on a cellular, or I'm talking on a telephone. Why do you ask? So it turns out it was the dealer we had bought the car from. They wanted to buy it back and give us a new car or whatever, because their scam is that these car dealers are so short of used cars because they can't make any new cars because of the chip shortage. So all they can sell is used cars, but they don't have enough used cars to sell. So the used car prices are going through the roof. So it's like, no, please don't call me anymore. But it's like somebody calls you up and asks you, are you doing something? What are you wearing? Are you eating dinner? But are you driving a car? It's like, no, I'm talking on the phone. Or I'm transmitting amateur radio, television. You know, amazing. Hope my sound's holding up. Anyway, great signals into the repeater from WB6ASU and K6SOE. Also saw KB6T earlier. And anybody who's going to be on HF this weekend is the United States Islands on the Air contest, starting about 5 in the morning, running to about 8 at night, California time. So N4DLA is going to be on Bethel Island at the W6DTV Boathouse, QTH, and I'm going to set up a portable HF station there and try QRP, CW, and sideband on 20 and 40 meters, see what I can get. As Bethel Island, California, Charlie Alpha 017 Lima. We'll see what happens. So anyway, shout out to my wonderful wife, Peggy.cat. Had a busy day today. So anyway, back to you, Jim. K6SOE and the Mount Diablo Digital Amateur Television Net from N4DLA Orinda.
All right, Matthew, your signal was good tonight, both audio and video. And yeah, I'm sure that the used car market's pretty hot right now. Especially if you could, well, the thing to do is sell the dealership a set of chips for the new car you want to buy so that the thing will work. So that's the thing. So they want to sell you a car without any electronics. So anyway, thanks for checking in tonight. Let's go back east a little bit here to KK6DBX, see what's new with Pat.
Working hard, staying out of trouble. And by the way, great picture so far, everyone. I'm really enjoying it.
right, Pat. Thanks for checking in. And yeah, I was wondering the other day whether you got any of that rain or not. I guess you got 6 inches of it. Just send some of it back out here. We could use every drop we can get. So, thank you for checking in tonight. Let's go over to, let's see, Dave is next on my list. WB6DTV. Okay, no Dave tonight. Let's go over to Livermore, to John, W6DTV, see how he's doing tonight.
Good evening, Jim and Annette, W6DTV Livermore. I don't know if I'm going to be stable tonight. It doesn't look like it. It's shaking, so it might. I think I've attributed the instability here to the amplifier. It's a no-go, and yeah, it's blinking on and off. If I beat on it, oh, I still have the preamplifier out of line. So this is actually directly from the transmitter to the amplifier, no preamplifier needed. So that's kind of interesting. So it's not the preamp, it's the amplifier that's causing the problem intermittently. Yeah, I had a debacle on the bench today. I've been working on an amplifier, and the tube socket for the rectifier tube was shot. The rectifier tube was extremely loose, so I put a new socket in. I happen to have one. Got it in, got it all wired, everything is great. Put the tube in, yeah, it fits real tight. Pull the tube out, right out of the metal ring that mounts to the chassis. Ah, crap. So I had to desolder the whole damn thing, take it out, and put a new socket in. So I just finished that a little while ago. I'll tell you, sometimes things go okie dokie and sometimes things don't. Looking forward to having Matthew on board this Saturday to work the islands on the air. I'm sure he'll be a busy guy, or at least I believe he will be. There's lots of islands in the U.S. islands. Every little sandbar, every little tiny island up in the delta, they'll all be on the air, so you ought to have a good time with that. Oh, let me let this drop because I got a question for Jim here. I do have another amplifier, and it's one of the old school amplifiers, and I can't remember, on the side of it, it's got 2 plugs. It's got one plug for 13.8 volts, one plug for transmit on, and then a ground lug. It's been so long since I've messed with this and failing taking it apart. The transmit on by the 13.8 and power supply.
I think you're assuming correct, John.
No, tiny weird day. I guess it's actually only one terminal, so Yeah, this is a good one. This is one of the Down East microwave uh, bricks in here. This thing has been around a very long time through AM, FM, through everything. So, yeah, once I get around to it, I'll swap this out and see if that doesn't cure my instability. Let me rephrase that. See if it'll cure the instability of my signal. There is no cure for my instability. Okay, back over to you, Jim. W6DTV.
Okay, John. Thank you for checking in tonight. And sounds like you got the repair there in your hand. All you need to do is hook it up. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. So we'll be listening for any results. So, and yeah, having that socket pull out of the chassis, that's no fun. And let's see, get down. Don't got a cat climbing the walls here. Where was I here? Anyway, John, thank you for checking in. And yeah, sometimes you bite the bear, sometimes the bear bites you. So, but I think you've probably had more things go in your favor than not. So that's a good thing. Let's go over to Stan, NJ6E, see what's new over in his neighborhood.
Yeah, good evening, Jim and the Net from Stan in Sonoma, NJ, where the temperature is 7 degrees, a little warm last night. Not too much to report from here about John's amplifier. Yeah, sometimes those amplifier modules have inside the modules themselves something can break loose and become intermittent, and so I've had that happen before with a similar module. And if you're switching back to the older bipolar amplifier, then you need about 10 dB more drive for the same output power. And those modules were rated at 18 watts, not 30 watts like the MOSFET amplifiers. So, but should work, especially from your location. Anyway, I think I'll take this opportunity to make the first promo for our local Hamfest up this way. If anybody is interested in driving up to Wine Country on October 2nd, the Valley of the Moon Amateur Radio Club is the local club, and we have a Hamfest. It's not in the place it had been before, but it's in a new location, but it's not far from the old location, and you can check it out on vomarc.org. Victor Oscar Mike Alpha Romeo Charlie.org is the club's website, and the Hamfest details are there. It's also in QST, in the September issue of QST, and probably on the ARRL website as well. Anyway, back to net. NJ6E, Stan in Sonoma.
All right. Thank you for checking in, Stan. Your picture's always looking good and sounding good as always. And yeah, your Valley of the Moon Swap Fest there, we'll have to keep that in mind, that there aren't that many of them around, but hopefully you'll get a good turnout there. So, all right, let's see. Ron is still rebuilding his station. I know he's going to get on the air here soon. Let's go over to John, ND6H in Concord.
Good evening, Jim and the Nest. Let's see, do I get a picture? Oh, I got a picture. Alrighty. So, let's see. Did some sailboat racing last Sunday. That was very fun, actually. It's the first time I've had the larger sailboat on the water in 2 years. So, didn't break anything. Wind was kind of interesting. It seemed like it was mostly generated by thermals in the morning, and then after lunch it seemed to pick up a little bit. So, had a good time with that. Got the 49 Chevy back from the shop. It still has some airbag issues we're going to have to deal with over the winter. But hopefully everything is at least set for now on that. Got some minor stuff taken care of. And we're going to go to car show next weekend. Oh, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Over in Richmond. And then on September 11th there's a big car show in downtown Martinez. So anyone that's interested, that's relatively close by. On the FT8 front, nothing real spectacular. I did make a contact with Italy this afternoon. But other than that, nothing real great or outstanding. I'm working on another sailboat project, so trying to get the rig put together for that. And discovered that my El Camino had a fuel leak this evening, so I was underneath there replacing a piece of cracked fuel line going from the gas tank to this hard line for the gas that goes up to the front of the car. That's been about it from around here. Thankfully the smoke is greatly decreased, and let's see, we got 82 degrees outside and 79 inside. So I guess tomorrow it's supposed to be hotter. I did try and go flying this morning. I tried to fly gliders, but when I got to the club there was no wind for the gliders, and I left everything with propellers at home. So tomorrow when I go there I'll have both. And so it's supposed to be pretty hot tomorrow. It usually means that in the morning there will be no wind, so it'd be nice to fly something. On that note, I will pass it back to you, Jim. Thanks for doing the net. John, Concord, ND6H.
All right, John. Thank you for checking in tonight, and I'm glad that you got your sailboat in the water there. That's a good thing. You got to remember how to make those things go. And yeah, there's no wind. Something with a propeller for sure. That or you make your own wind doing other things. So, all right. Thanks for checking in tonight. Let's go over to Kevin, KK6JPN. See if he's around tonight. Okay, no Kevin tonight. How about Bob, WB6KWT? All right, no Bob. Let's try my neighbor Mike, W6MEW. Are you on frequency tonight? Well, some of you may have been waiting for me to be here, actually be on the air from another location tonight. That I had some technical difficulties with the exciter in the van, but I've got that fixed now. So actually tune in to the last Thursday of September, and we'll be doing a show and tell at the Delta Club meeting. So we scratched it for tonight, and we'll be doing it next month. So stay tuned and watch for things happening there. This is Jim, K6SOE, doing the ATV net. Let's go to Owen, KK6Q. All right. No Owen tonight. Like I said, I'm still Jim, K6SOE, doing the net. I don't have too much new to advertise other than the worldwide QSO party. That tune in tomorrow and see what's going on in the rest of the world, and at 7:30 be ready to show off your station to the rest of the world. So, all right, let's go over to Jerry, KB6T. Saw him out there earlier.
Yeah, good evening, Jim. Looks like it. Good evening. Looks like it's still working. And at least as soon as I see it to confirm on my computer, I will know, because I don't get direct receive again tonight. And yes, I'm getting out. And I noticed the BATC website is about as YouTube. YouTube at my location here is not any faster. And actually, the BATC picture, I like it better, a little brighter picture. And what else? I've been looking. Finally, I opened my QST and found a couple of interesting articles there. One about the band hopping with the WCR. Really interesting thing. Finding out where the conditions, how the conditions different times of the day on active. And other article is about the new FCC rules about ham radio stations. It's about RF exposure limits. Everybody will have to evaluate their station to see if it complies with the RF exposure limits. So that's all I have, so I'll send it back to you. This is Jerry, KB6T.
Okay, Jerry. Let's see if our neighbor Cal is around tonight. K6VT. All right. Well, Jerry, thank you for checking in. Sorry to skip by you there a bit, but yeah, that your signal's looking good tonight. And let's see. I guess I want to advertise one more time that the worldwide QSO party is going to start for America at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That Art Townsley, WA8RMC, will be anchoring his system in Ohio, and at 6:30 p.m. Andrew of the Colorado system, and like I say, 7:30. Be ready right here to tune in and up and say hi to the rest of the world. So I'll be here, and I want everybody else to be here also. So set your clock, your alarm, mark your calendar, do what you got to do. Be here or be square, I guess. So that's it for the video check-ins that I've got. Are there any missed or late video check-ins at this time? Come now. Come now. All right. Seeing none, let's go for audio check-ins for the ATV net tonight. We'll go audio check-ins Alpha through Gulf. All right. How about Hotel through November? Audio check-ins, Hotel through November. All right. Oscar through Sierra. Audio check-ins, Oscar through Sierra for the ATV net. All right, last but not least, Tango through Zulu. Tango through Zulu.
K60K, Kilo 66 Kilo, Mark, Walnut Creek, you copy?
Yes, sir, Bart. Yep, good signal tonight. Are you watching?
No, I've been wrestling with gremlins in the radios here, managed to get it up and operating, so maybe next time I'll watch. That'll be fun. K60K, back to that.
Okay, Bart, just get a bigger hammer if you can't keep those gremlins down. So, good hearing from you. Any other audio check-ins? Alpha.
This is Albert Charlie, I am not watching this evening, but I am listening.
Okay, Don. Thank you for checking in tonight. Yep, listening is better than nothing. So, good deal. Thanks for being here. Any other audio check-ins for the net tonight?
KA3 BDT.
Hey, go ahead, Will.
Not too much to report here. I did see that the watching on both the BATC stream and the YouTube, the BATC tonight seems to be a little quicker than the live stream on YouTube. So I love that those gremlins are working. Back to net control. KA3 BT.
Okay, Will, thank you for checking in tonight. And, yeah, we'll have to, not sure what the situation is. Either one of them is slow or the other one's fast. So they're about the same, and I guess equally you're getting the picture one way or the other. So, all right. Any other any other audio check-ins for the net? Okay, well, gonna do a remote check-in here for Roland, KC6JPG. Thank you for showing up here tonight, and thank you for the information on the worldwide stream tomorrow evening. And we'll definitely hook up with you there. So, is there any other traffic for the net tonight before we close? K6 SOE. All right. Hearing none, we want to invite everybody back to do this all over again at 8 o'clock on Thursdays, 6 p.m. on Tuesdays, and don't forget to tune in Sunday mornings for the Bathrobe Net at 9 a.m. So, we'll say one, and thank you again, Roland, and we will see everybody next time. In fact, as soon as tomorrow evening. K6SOE, Jim, in Pittsburgh, closing down the net and returning repeaters to semi-normal operation. Good night, all.
Hey, you managed to put the cat to sleep. Jeez. Uh-oh, there goes the radio for you. Anyway, Matthew, that is a 100B. 100B is in Baker. That'd be 6 ASD.
Okay, thanks, Fred. Yeah, the cabinet looked a little different. I had a plain DX100. I don't remember if there was an A or a B. There was one. I know there was a DX60, DX60A and B. But yeah, my first transmitter, CBer gave it to me for free, along with this receiver here. Never could do much with it, so I ended up getting the Argonaut. But now I've got the Lafayette paired with the Knight that I first restored and didn't do a good job of it, so W6TV DTV did a better job of restoring it. So the finals don't blow. But that's a beautiful cat, so thanks for putting the cat on the air with the Heath kit. And one of these days I'll get that other camera plugged in, if I can stay out of the hospital. WB6ASU from N4DLA.
Okay, Matthew. Yeah, as you can see, he hadn't moved. I bet you if I went over here and did this, I could make an ear twitch. All right, catch you later. I got things I got to do, and I just got called. What do you mean 6 ASU?
That's my homeboy from Maryland trying to get on. He wants to get on ATV, DTV. So, yeah, that's a big heavy piece of Heath kit there. But beautiful cat. All right. So stay tuned. And yeah, I'll get that camera you got me on here plugged in one of these days. WB6 ASU and anyone left. This is N4DLA in the Orinda studio saying good night and good